retail spots. Now, this plaza development firm generally works with like Lens Crafters, Aspen Dental. So more than likely, it's going to be a tenant like one of those.
And where
Or two,
Palmer
maybe
Tire
both.
was, is anything going in there?
Across the street.
Across the
Baldock
street?
property.
Yeah, that's as far as I know. Last, that's planned to be a full service gas station.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Excellent. Anybody else with any old business?
Ryan, you may want to recommend that it was brought to my attention that if they want to get rid of stuff on that property, if they put a free sign out, people would come and take a lot of those bricks. There, I guess there's cinder blocks, pallets of cinder blocks and brocks. But I mean, if you just
Yeah,
want to say,
I'll
hey,
reach out. I mean, I don't.
people have already approached me like,
know
what are
if
they going to do with
that's
all
been
that stuff?
spoken
And
for or not. Yeah.
Through the grapevine, somebody I know that's actually working, helping clear the place. I think he had told me they have to the end of this week to get rid of whatever, and then this
It's all
company,
gonna-
they're all done there. This company is coming in and
Yeah.
taking
Would
care of
cause
whatever
traffic
that they can get out.
insanity over there. People
And
just
real
free
quick
for
about
all.
that, yeah, I did notice them playing with the, they had the manhole cover open. It would behoove them to put a sign out there that they're working. You come around that corner, and they were playing in that road there, and it was like, you didn't even see, as you come, they should put something there saying that they're playing in the road. They almost got clipped.
Yeah, well, I
They
agree
almost
with
got
you. It
clipped,
was,
quite frankly.
yeah, I think they had a notification challenge because I had Matt Morris and Dennis Moynihan up here,
Right.
and I think they both had discovered the company doing the work.
Yeah, and you're gonna play in the road,
Yeah.
Put a
so
sign.
there needs to be
I
there
almost
needs to be better
clipped
notification.
them.
Okay. Ryan, anything from your town manager's report you want to highlight?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. So
Vice
new
President.
new signs were installed down in Depot Village at the town's public parking. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but if you make your way down there, we put some new, brand new signs to make it more visible that the town has public parking there. The Duke track, so that's proceeding. I just did the notice to proceed on that, so looks like they're going to start like any day now.
Well, it says June
Nevitz,
5th.
huh?
It says June 5th.
Yeah, I think they're going to start sooner than June 5th.
Okay.
I thought
It just
I
says-
thought they couldn't.
it
Well,
says
no, yeah, when school
that
lets
they-
out. I'm
School
sorry.
lets out,
yeah,
right.
That's
School's
right.
going to be in session until after June 5th.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The kids aren't out till the
20, yeah.
21st, I think
Well,
it is. Some
then
it's
that's when
later
they're
in the
gonna have
month.
to start.
Okay.
TBD.
Hernevitz Park is moving along. They started pouring the walkways today, so that still has a ahead of June estimated completion time.
Quick question on that, Ryan. Is there a grade? It's going to be a hill now in the back, right? It's not flat anymore? At least that's what it looks like to me. It's not flat anymore. Like they dug down and they didn't bring everything back up again, so it looks like it's going to be some sort of grade there now.
Yeah, let me follow up with you on that and confirm.
Sure.
It looks really nice, though.
It does look
It
really
does.
good, yeah.
So
Looks
good.
phenomenal.
Thanks. I picked the orange and the blue. On the agenda is a request for funds for the Church Street Bridge replacement. So I have the pre-construction meeting down there this Thursday. Roach Construction is the firm that was the lowest bidder. We did check all their references. They have done projects of this reasonable complexity before. Also on May 11th, I'm going to have an introductory meeting with Matthew Francis. He is the incoming Palmer Superintendent of Schools. So we'll be able to report to you guys after I meet him.
Yeah.
I've never met him.
Does he have a contract? Yep.
I don't know that.
Okay. I'm gonna put a,
And that's all I have, Madam President.
great.
Vice President.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one quick question.
It's
on the
Vice
Duke-
President.
On the Duke
Matt.
Now,
track.
if you didn't call him old,
Do
you
we
would
ever
have said that.
determine from the town side who's
I
gonna
think he's
really
just used to calling
oversee
whoever's running.
construction up there?
Oh, that's gonna be Ty and Bond.
Okay,
Yeah, Ryan Morrison and Brad Mosquito.
okay, perfect. Thank you, Ron.
And Phil, she's technically actually presiding over the meeting.
Yeah, acting, whatever. What, I'm just
He
busting
doesn't
your
know any
chops.
better, he's old.
Details.
I did have a question about the Veteran Service Committee.
Sure.
Is that a new? I saw that they were going to do some fundraising, so I was just wondering if they are like a separate committee that
Yes,
recently
first I've
formed.
So no, it was an ad hoc thing. It was I mean I'm not sure about the fundraising, but we met last week to coordinate Memorial Day because Tina's new.
Yeah.
And she hasn't really met AMVETS or the Legion. Now there's Homefront Strong. There was a couple other folks that participate in Memorial Day activities. So it was more just a benefit for her to meet everybody that's involved and understand who plays what role. And then to coordinate it so that we have a really spectacular Memorial Day.
Yeah, no, that's great, and that will be on Monday, May 29th at 10 a.m. The normal parade and festivities that follow afterwards. But I just saw on the end of her email, she mentioned that they were going to have a fundraiser at AMVETS, so I just wanted to make sure that all of the rules were being followed as far as like public officials being involved with fundraising.
Yeah, I said I'd help her like look into those rules, but we don't have anything set up yet.
Okay. All right. Is there any miscellaneous correspondence?
I do. I talked to Mr. Ryan today about it, just so that, you know, I'm actually asking and following through. People are concerned, or a lady was concerned that, you know, we have all these other towns utilizing the wastewater treatment plant and the wear and tear on the equipment, which my response, I thought, is that the revenue source that these other companies and people that utilize and come and utilize the wastewater treatment is obviously more beneficial and not, you know, it creates extra wear and tear, but the profit and the money coming in is well worth.
So I would present it like this. This plant was designed before combined sewer separation.
Right.
So, and combined sewer separation for the uninitiated means that every time it rained, all that rainwater went into the same pipes as the sewer treatment. But it just kind of dumped out into the river because
The overflow.
right. I mean, and we're talking,
Yeah,
you know,
raw
20,
sewage.
30 million gallons, right?
Right.
Huge pressures. So, and that was bad for the environment because all the stuff went right into the
That's where
river
we had a
untreated.
three-headed fish.
So we started doing the combined sewer separation, so that created separate storm drain lines, and now you have the sewer lines. But our wastewater treatment plant capacity just for wastewater is 4.5 million gallons a day. The town of Palmer, through the users, only equals less than 1 million gallons a day. So we, in a place like this, needs there to be flows for it to function properly. Right. If the flows are under capacity, then the machines are actually working harder. So we need to get as much flow as possible.
Right, and
So
when we-
bringing in flow from Munson and Belchertown helps A, with revenue, and B, it helps have more flow, which is better for machines that were designed to have more flow. For example, the roof and the centrifuge projects combined is about a $5 million project. Munson's contribution is 20%. So $1 million of that is offset by Munson alone.
Right. And when we, as you were speaking, when when we did the CSO project, because of that, we had lost however many gallons that used to go through there.
Well, more than the plant could handle, honestly.
Right. But I'm saying, it brought it way down by doing that. And anyways, that was a question raised to me. And
Yeah, and I mean, you never know. We have some large companies that are taking an interest in our town, and while some of their operations do involve recycling, they would also be very heavy users. And their type of development, should it come to pass, will cascade into other supportive developments that will also be heavy users. So we have a very high capacity designed plant that gives us a lot of room for growth.
Great. Thank you. Anybody else?
Yep, one more thing. So, Ryan, I've had complaints from businesses, mostly food truck businesses that operate in town, and I would like to try to see if we can facilitate a meeting, which it has no control over the town, but maybe you, me, the Board of Health, and whoever else wants to join, the fee structure for inspections. So if I'm a food truck operator and I want to host an event or be at an event in Bondsville, I need to pay to have my truck inspected by the local fire department. And then if I go to Palmer, I got to have my truck inspected and pay a fee by the local fire department. We all live in Palmer. And I'm hoping that we can get the fire departments together and work with the chiefs to maybe work on a fee structure.
One fee?
One fee for the entire town. If I'm a
Sure.
food truck and I want
Yeah.
to operate in the town of Palmer.
Didn't realize that was happening.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
yeah, I would totally agree. Because, I mean, once you've got, they have to get the permit to
Correct. They have to get their permit from the Board of Health
Right.
to operate.
But that's
Palmer.
town-wide.
Townwide, correct.
Right.
But then
Palmer.
if you're going to a district, a fire district,
Right.
you need your inspection from the fire chief or from whoever's
we
authorized
need
to
to
inspect your
lose-
food truck.
And that's
This-
And
typical.
there's another
Yeah.
fee.
Right,
That's
and that's
correct.
standard in every community. If you have a food truck, you have to get your permit from the fire department
most
as well.
towns only have one fire department.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. So I would like to try to facilitate a
Yeah,
meeting
no, I
and work
agree.
on that.
Sure, yeah, happy to do so. I'll reach out.
where once you get,
I might need your help. I can most 100% of the time get Chief Burnett and Chief Turner to sit around the table.
And then Chief,
That's where I'll need your help.
sure. Yeah. Not a problem.
yeah, there should be one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get it inspected.
Right, there should be one fee structure for that type of thing. I don't know how many other people are getting whacked like that, but I've received complaints from food truck owners, and food trucks seem to be a fad and a big thing now. They're more and more popping up locally,
Yeah. Sure.
and there are events that go on, annually, and then we want to make sure that we're not beating up the vendors.
Right, stop being road
3
pirates.
different fees.
Right, we're all one Palmer. We all live in
right.
Palmer,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping to break that stigma and hopefully.
Yeah, just make it like a even amount, and then divide it by 3, and just tell them to go home.
Right? Yeah.
If your food truck has its shot record card, then you don't need to get another shot.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got a question
Anybody-
on fees.
Oh boy.
I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but, I
It's
heard
always a
that,
great way to start.
the town's thinking about charging people with septic tanks a fee. Is there any type of rumor, anything?
You already get
Absolutely.
charged.
I don't know.
You already get charged
yeah,
a fee.
you already get
When it
charged
gets
a
sucked-
fee to
right.
dump your.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those fees are,
Yeah.
I
Right.
imagine the town has raised the fees on contractors that pump septic systems too, right?
Probably.
That would be the sewer treatment plant that sets those fees. We wouldn't know. Right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, just when
I know
they-
that,
I don't
Go,
remember setting any fees for septic haulers except for the wastewater treatment plant.
Yeah.
Right.
I know
There's
that-
no special fees
I
that
know
I'm
that
aware of.
Counselor Lavoie had something that he wanted to mention.
Yes, thank you. It is Law Enforcement Awareness Week, so starting today goes through next Monday, the 15th. So you see a police officer in town, pop over across the parking lot, say hi, say thank you. Like the fire departments and the other EMS, those guys were there 24/7, as always, 365 through COVID and all the other nonsense. So they never took a day off. So in light of that, all the public good they do, just say thank you if you could. I'd appreciate it.
To just go off of what, because that's a great point. Thank you for
Oh, no.
remembering that. So Officer Scott Camilleri has retired as a full-time police officer on April 30th of this year. Officer Camilleri served honorably as a Palmer police officer for over 26 years.
Yeah.
So we also want to offer him our appreciation for his service.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Officer
absolutely.
Camilleri.
Wow.
Wow, was that a surprise?
Well,
No, it was in my report, and then when he mentioned the Police Appreciation Week, it was like jogged my memory.
yeah.
And he was recognized at the awards.
Right.
dinner.
No, I'm
Was he
saying it wasn't a
recognized?
surprise because
was. He had
it
a
wasn't
couple of
mentioned
different
in the past couple of weeks. We've had a lot of police contact, and I don't remember anybody saying, "Hey,
I think-
Officer
Did they mention it
Camilleri's
at the
retiring."
awards ceremony?
No,
No.
because from my understanding was he
Kinda quiet guy.
He didn't
Got
want
it.
it out until after
That's
the
right.
fact.
Okay.
Got it.
So
I
Understood.
can appreciate a
even
humble.
among his peers, he was like, just
Right.
tell him my last day's Monday and I'll end on Friday.
Oh wow.
Okay.
No, I'm being facetious, but basically he.
No, I get
you
it.
know,
Yeah, I
He's
understand.
that kind of guy, and yeah, we owe him a debt as well because that's
Yeah.
quite a length of service.
Congratulations.
And I
Amazing,
knew
yeah.
everyone on his patrol in the neighborhoods just knew Scott, and he's just a great officer.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
It is also Teacher Appreciation Week, and I know we're not the school committee, but the teachers are an important member of our community. So appreciate the teachers and law enforcement. They all do important work in our community. So
Yes, and like Ryan had mentioned earlier, look forward to at some point meeting the new superintendent as well.
yes.
So look
Yeah, once
forward
that's
to
all
that.
settled, I'd love to have him at a meeting so we can meet
Yeah.
him.
I'm sure he would love to come
Agreed.
and meet the council.
Agreed.
I think
he's a nice
I don't think
guy.
he's going to start officially until July 1st. So I'm
Oh, I
Sure.
thought you were still
That would
talking
make
about
sense.
getting
New fiscal year.
Right.
yeah. Is there anything else from the council?
Is this
Make a
the
motion.
round table or?
We kind of blended miscellaneous
Yeah, it's-
correspondence
Yeah,
into
sorry.
roundtable. So
I got one little thing.
sure.
I met last night with the Boy Scouts to help them get a merit badge across the street here with Ryan's help with my format. And they grilled me for a while. What a nice bunch of young men and their leaders. So now they're going to get their civic merit badge. It was a load of fun and really nice gentlemen,
Awesome.
fine gentlemen. Yeah,
Congratulations.
Great.
yeah, it was nice.
I would just like to wish all the women Happy Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, oh boy.
And
That-
it is Mother's Day today, right?
Nope. Next
No.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Next week. Next
This
week.
Sunday
Next
coming up.
Sunday.
On
Well, I
Sunday.
won't be here, so I'm wishing them early. I'm wishing them early. And at some point, I would love to see what the council can do on our recycle center being more accessible. And the reason I'm saying this is I just went through it. You know, I spent $400 or better. I mean, I had fun cleaning out the house and getting rid of mattresses and this and that. But to have a better, you know, like Wales, they you know, yes, it still costs you $50 or whatever to bring your mattress there, but we're a pretty decent sized town. I think we should have a better setup and more days than once a month to be able to go to this place.
Okay. I can look into
I
that.
think we've talked a little bit about the recycling center in the past couple of months.
I think Matt Morris is looking for some grant money, so
Yeah.
this could be in the works.
Yeah. Okay. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll
Second.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I-
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.